tired of FPV drones for beginners that crash easily, drain batteries fast, or deliver terrible footage? I tested 5 affordable mini FPV drones that actually survive crashes and capture usable 4K video. What I discovered about flight stability and durability will prevent you from wasting money on fragile models with misleading specs. Here we go. Starting off at number 5, this one solves the biggest beginner FPV problem, making the learning curve feel like a game instead of a crash course. We have the DJI Avata 2. What stands out immediately is the motion controller. Instead of wrestling with dual sticks, you tilt your hand to steer. It feels more like flying a spaceship than piloting a traditional drone. The goggles put you right in the cockpit with real-time HD transmission. Picture this, you're a complete beginner, and you can safely fly indoors on day 1. The built-in propeller guards mean you can bump into walls without destroying anything. Users report crashing this thing 10 times in 2 days, and it kept going. One reviewer hit a tree at full speed and nothing broke. You're getting a 1/1.3-inch sensor that shoots 4K at 60 frames per second, or 2.7K at 120 for slow motion. The 155-degree field of view captures those wide, immersive FPV shots that make you feel like you're actually there. And if things get out of control, there's a pause button that air brakes the drone mid-flight and holds it in a hover. Here's what's interesting. The motion controller even has built-in tricks. Flips, rolls, and 180 drifts are pre-programmed. You can fly like a pro without months of practice. That means you're not spending weeks in a simulator before your first real flight. The combo includes DJI goggles and 3, the Yoin Abu Jauzi, the motion controller, and everything you need. Ready to fly out of the box. Battery life is the main trade-off. DJI claims 23 minutes, but real-world use lands closer to 15 to 18, depending on how aggressively you fly. The 3-battery combo helps, but the charger only powers 1 battery at a time, so expect some downtime between sessions. For beginners who want the real FPV experience without the traditional learning curve, this delivers exactly that. You get DJI build quality, crash resistance, and usable 4K footage from day 1. Link is in the description. Next up at number 4, this is the budget pick that doesn't sacrifice the essentials. We have this under 249-gram drone with a 4K camera and brushless motors. This solves the flight time problem most entry-level options ignore. You're getting 2 batteries right out of the box, which means close to 40 minutes of total flight time instead of the usual 15 to 20. That's enough to actually learn and capture usable footage in a single session without constantly running back to swap batteries. The 4K camera shoots photos at 3840 by 2160 resolution, and you can adjust the lens angle 90 degrees mid-flight using the controller. Multiple users mention this feature specifically because it lets you frame shots on the fly without landing and manually tilting the camera. The 5 GHz FPV transmission keeps the live feed smooth and low latency out to around 490 to 720 feet of range. And it doesn't stop there. The brushless motors provide stable flight. Even in light wind, and optical positioning helps it hover in place while you're setting up a shot. One reviewer mentioned they've crashed multiple drones before due to complicated controls, but this one stayed stable in conditions where others failed at the same price point. What really separates this from typical budget models is what's included in the box. You get a carrying case, 8 extra propellers, a screwdriver, and all the cables you need. The setup is straightforward. Scan a QR code to download the app and you're flying within minutes. No complicated binding process. Keep in mind, this is a generic brand, not a household name. One user noted that video mode can occasionally fail to save files, though photo mode works reliably. Another mentioned it feels more like a toy compared to premium options, but acknowledged it costs much less. In real-world use, this comes down to getting brushless motors, adjustable 4K camera, optical positioning, and double the battery life at an entry-level investment. If flight time and value matter more than brand recognition, this delivers on both fronts. Link is in the description. Next up at number 3, this is where GPS features become a genuine safety net instead of just a checkbox on the spec sheet. We have the Drone 4K GPS Foldable WF33. Here's the thing about GPS return to home. It's only useful if it actually works when you need it. Multiple users mention their video feed freezing, thinking the drone was gone, then watching it automatically fly back and land at their feet. One person flew it completely out of sight, lost the video connection, and the GPS brought it straight home. That kind of reliability matters when you're still learning to fly. The controller comes with a built-in 5 GHz FPV screen, so you're not dealing with phone mounts or draining your battery mid-flight. The live feed stays smooth and low latency out to around 400 to 700 feet depending on conditions. You also get follow me mode and one-tap return, both of which work surprisingly well for this price range. What separates this from cheaper models is how it handles crashes. One reviewer hit a tree, a wall, and a cinder block wall, still flying with just scratched blades. Another had sand jam 3 motors after a hard landing. They cleared it with canned air and it kept going. the foldable arms pack into a carrying case, which helps you avoid the kind of storage damage that kills cheaper drone. Now here's the honest part. Battery life claims 40 minutes total with 2 batteries, but real-world use lands closer to 15 minutes per battery, and some units had motor failures right out of the box. Quality control seems inconsistent, so if your unit works, you're set. If not, Amazon returns are straightforward. For someone who wants reliable GPS safety features and proven crash resistance at a mid-range investment, this delivers on both. Just be ready to potentially exchange a faulty unit. Link is in the description. These products are great, but there are hundreds of deals every day, and most of them are trash. That's why I pick the 5 best from each category every day and post them for free on Telegram. And you can choose only the categories that interest you, with zero spam. Link in the description. Next up at number 2, this is where portability and legal convenience actually deliver on performance. We have the GPS drone with 4K camera, foldable, and under 249 grams. What sets this apart from typical budget picks is how travel ready it is. The foldable arms pack flat into a padded case, and the whole setup weighs under 249 grams with the battery. That means no FAA registration, and you can throw it in a backpack without dedicating half your bag to drone gear. The remote includes a built-in display showing battery level, distance, speed, and flight status in real time. You're not mounting your phone or draining its battery mid-session. Users specifically call this out because it keeps things simple when you just want to fly. The 4K camera shoots at 3840 by 2160 resolution, and you can tilt the lens 90 degrees mid-flight using a button on the controller. One person used this while biking along a trail, adjusting the angle on the fly to frame shoreline shots without landing. The 120-degree wide-angle lens helps capture those sweeping outdoor clips that make casual footage look way better. GPS features include Follow Me mode and automatic return to home. In actual use, the Follow Me tracking locks cleanly without drifting, and the return function kicks in when battery drops or signal cuts. One reviewer flew it completely out of sight, lost video feed, and watched it fly straight back and land. The package includes 2 batteries, a carrying case, spare props, and all cables. You're flying in under 10 minutes. Brushless motors handle light wind without getting pushed around, and optical flow keeps it hovering steady indoors or in tighter spaces. Here's the honest part. Flight time claims vary widely in reviews. Some users report 18 to 22 minutes per battery with normal flying. Others saw closer to 9 or 10 minutes when pushing it harder. Total flight time with both batteries lands somewhere between 20 and 40 minutes depending on how you fly. Also, a couple people mentioned occasional camera glitches during fast video recording, though photo mode works consistently. For portable, no registration flying with real-world 4K footage for social clips or travel, this delivers solid value. Just expect realistic flight times, not maximum claim. Link is in the description. Before we reveal our number 1, be sure to check out the description below for the freshest deals on each of these items. And finally, number 1. This is where the entire beginner FPV concept gets flipped on its head. We have the DJI Neo Motion Mini Drone. Here's what changes everything. You can literally take off without touching a controller. Palm launch, automated tracking, and it lands back in your hand. But unlike those selfie drones that stop there, this scales up to full FPV with goggles when you're ready. At 135 grams, this fits in your pants pocket. Multiple users mention carrying it on hikes, bike rides, even into stores, without the bulk or hassle of a typical drone setup. No FAA registration, no remote ID required. Just grab it and go. The flexibility is what sets this apart. Start controller-free with palm takeoff and automated quick shots. Add your phone for manual control and live feed. Grab the motion controller for intuitive hand tilt flying. Or go full FPV with the goggles and 3 included in this combo. Same drone, 4 completely different control methods, depending on your skill level and what you're shooting. And it doesn't stop there. This works with existing DJI controllers if you already own them. One person flew this across 15 acres with an RC2 controller, getting real range and reliability that selfie drones can't touch. Another mentioned using Avata 2 goggles with it seamlessly. The 4K camera isn't competing with professional gear, but it delivers clean, stabilized footage for social media and content creation. Reviews confirm it holds steady even in light wind, and the Follow Me mode tracks accurately without constantly losing you on trails. Battery life lands around 15 to 18 minutes in real-world use. The 3 battery combo keeps you flying longer between charges. Internal storage handles everything you shoot on one battery, and quick transfer to your phone works smoothly. Keep in mind the goggles and 3 don't fit well over glasses, and there's no vertical video mode. But for a complete beginner FPV system that grows with you, this delivers exactly that. Link is in the description. You now know exactly which affordable mini FPV drones survive crashes and deliver usable 4K 4K, without wasting money on fragile, misleading models. For ultimate flexibility with palm launch, go with number 1. For traditional FPV with motion controller, number 5. For best value with double battery life, check number 4. Amazon drone prices shift weekly, so check the links in the description now.